Alright, what up, Mile High 6 here, back again with a new video previewing the Raptors versus 76ers first round matchup. It was official today. The Raptors are going to be facing the Philadelphia 76ers in a 7-game series in the first round, and I'm pumped as a Raptors fan. First real playoff series since the finals. You know, I don't count the Mickey Mouse banner shit. I don't count the series against the Celtics. I don't count the series against the Nets. I don't count that. Scrap that. So it's the first real series for us since 2019, and we're playing the good old Philadelphia 76ers again. Oh my God, a rematch of the second round in 2019 when Kawhi hit that shot. Ding, ding, ding. I don't care if he traveled. It was a Euro step or whatever. Both teams are really different. Both teams, you know, Sixers don't have Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, J.J. Redick, etc., etc. They don't even have Brett Brown, their old coach. They still have Embiid. They got Harden. They still have Harris. They have a good team, but their bench is not that good. As for the Raptors, it's a way different team. Only 4 players from that championship team remain. 2 of them didn't really play that much, so and I think our bench is better than the Sixers. I'm going to get the conclusion at the end of the damn video. I think our bench is better than the Sixers. What the Sixers worry about me is fucking Niang, Harris, and Green. Those guys can shoot, and thank God they traded Curry. If they had Curry, I think the Sixers could win like in fucking 5 games. But they traded Curry away, thank God. So they're shooting on the bench. It's not as good. Their bench is not as good as ours. And that's surprising because I've been complaining about the bench all year at the beginning of the year, but the bench got better once we got Thaddeus Young. I know it was one player, but he just helped the core as a whole, and he's been helping the core as a whole. And we're probably going to go with an 8-man rotation, you know, in the playoffs, play our best guys. Like, we're used to it, though, but because the Raptors have been playing these guys a lot of minutes earlier in the year, and they're going to be used to those minutes. The Sixers, I don't know, because, you know, both Embiid and Harden were dealing with injuries too. So like those three-point shooting is going to be a key for the Raptors. They need to learn how to defend those corner threes. Like all year they're one of the worst defending. They're a good defensive team, but they're not good at defending the corner threes. You know, they just they shy away from the man and just leave these guys wide open. And Niang's going to be an issue. I think Niang and Green, former Raptor, man, those guys are going to be an issue. Embiid's going to be an issue, but, you know, he's going to dominate, but maybe he won't impact the game as much. You know, he's going to get his 30 and 10, but maybe he doesn't fucking impact the game. Harden, we don't know if he's going to be a playoff choker. For the Raptors, we'll see what Pascal can do. Fred, you know, those guys weren't good in the bubble series against Boston. We know that. But that's 2 years ago. That's in Boston. You know, not in Boston. That was in the bubble in Orlando. So this is a real playoffs in front of a real crowd, in front of Philly fans, in front of Raptor fans. This is going to be a really great series. Overall, who I think is going to win this series? Unfortunately, I got the Sixers winning in 6. That kind of rhymes. Because I just think Embiid's a superstar. We don't have a superstar yet. I think Siakam's going to be an all-star next year. He's playing really great, man. And I think he'll have a good playoffs. They just come out short. I just think those corner threes are going to bite us in the ass. I think it's going to be a long series. In 6 games in Toronto, they're going to lose it, unfortunately. Can we win the series? Oh, hell yeah. Nick Nurse has the game plan against Embiid. But I don't know if that's enough to combat those corner threes from those damn bench players. You know, and Harden, he just has to do good enough to win. He's not going to be the number 1 guy. It's Embiid. Embiid's a beast. He's going to get his fouls. He's going to go to the line. I know they're going to tone down the whistles in the playoffs, but with the Raptors, the refs, yeah, they don't tone down the whistles. It's going to be a good physical series, I think. I think we'll win. I think we'll upset in game 1. Probably lose game 2, 3. Win game 4 and lose the next 2. Lose the next 2, I think. I don't know in that order, but I think it's going to go 6 games. It's going to go a long series. 6 or 7 games, but I think 6. It will lose in Toronto, unfortunately. It's going to be a grind. I don't think what Shaq said was fucking disrespectful to this team. What they did all year with a young team like Achua, Trent, Barnes. Those are young players, and they all been doing well all year, and they got this team. They helped this team out, and Siakam turning his reputation around after coming back from injury, his shoulder surgery, coming back, and probably going to become All NBA. Barnes competing for Rookie of the Year. Fred coming back, being All Star. The bench, Boucher having a good game. I'm not having a good game, having a good turnaround after the beginning of the year on the bench, like little things, and then, like Shaq's disrespecting us, man. In 4, really? You think what we did to them in the regular season is not going to translate? It is, but I don't know if we're going to win the series. That's why I think we're going to lose in 6, because we're a young team. I think some of our young players are going to struggle, like Achua. And I think Barnes is going to have a good series, though. But I think I think Trent's going to shoot poorly. It's going to be growing pains. And, I don't think Siakam's just good enough to win. Plus, we don't have a center. Again, lack of center. They have one of the best centers in the league, top 2. Embiid and Jokic, 1A, 1B. You can choose whatever you want. So, yeah, that's why I think it's going to go 6. If we win this series, I'm going to be so happy and just rub in Sixer fans. But if we lose this series in 6, I'll be happy with this team because no one thought this team would make the playoffs. People said we would win 36 games. That was the Vegas odds. Vegas, we smashed it, won 48 games. Beat a lot of good teams. We beat a lot of top-tier teams. We're not the Bulls. We just we can't beat the good teams. We beat a lot of top-tier teams. We beat Miami, the Bulls once. Cleveland once. We've been Brooklyn twice. We've been a lot of top tier teams across the league, and it's good. It's good that this team's back, and I think in a couple of years we can compete for a championship. Not now. I think this is a retooling stage. Last year was the rebuilding in Tampa, but yeah, this year's a retooling stage. So that's my prediction. I think Sixers are gonna win in 6. I don't like to say that. It's kind of like Devils. Sixers win in 6 and 6. That's fucking stupid. That's the devil. Yeah, I hope it's the other way around. Hopefully Raptors win in 6. I want the Raptors to win the series, obviously, because I'm a damn Raptors fan. It's going to be a good series. It's going to be physical. It's going to be tough. And both these teams, every time they play, it's close, And I just think the Sixers are just this little bit better, And Shaq is a dumbass for saying Sixers in 4. He's a dumbass, man. That's all I got to say. Peace. Go Raptors, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope that blows up in my face, and hopefully we win the series. But that's my prediction. I think the Sixers are going to win the series. I'm going to make my play-in predictions soon, probably right now, after this video. Peace.